Okay, everyone. The first engine that's leading the Christmas train is Marquette 1225. The 1225 is a N-1 class Berkshire locomotive that was built by the Lima Locomotive Works in October 1941. It worked for the Marquette Railway and was the 10th of the 12 of N-1 class 284 Berkshire type steam locomotives. The 1225 worked there before retirement in 1951 and preserved in 1957. It was placed on display in a park until in 1985 when the Michigan State Railroad Club acquired the locomotive and ran special excursions such as double heading with Nickel Plate Road 765 in 1991 and doing those same things back into the 2000s again. 1225 ran from the Michigan State Universal Railroad Club and would later become the Steam Railroading Institute. 1225 pulled many excursions across Michigan. He went down for its FRA mandated 1472-day inspection. In November 2025, the 1225 continued service with the Christmas trains and has remained in excursion service ever since. The next locomotive is Great Western Railway Number 90. Number 90 is a 210 decapod type steam locomotive built by the Baldwin Locomotive Works in June of 1924. It pulled sugarcane trains for the Great Western Railway before retirement in 1967. Then, in 1968, it was required by the Strasburg Railroad in Strasburg, Pennsylvania, and where he ran several excursion trains for many years before he came down for its FRA mandated 1472-day boiler inspection in early 2024. In April 2025, number 90 came back from this 1472-day boiler inspection and continued excursion service for the foreseeable future. Behind 90's tender is the Pennsylvania Railroad's Colonial Crafts. The car was built by the Pullman Standard in 1945 for the Pennsylvania Railroad. It ran there until 1960. Then it was purchased by Aprico for use on special excursion trains. It ran there for many years until one day in 2025, the Strasburg Railroad acquired the car. Nowadays, the Colonial Crafts will take over the Pennsylvania Railroad's private car, the Philadelphia and Reading business car's place until it gets back from the workshops for repairs. Next up, we have Granite Rock Company number 10. Number 10 is a USRA S-100 tank engine built by H.K. Porter in August 1942 for the United States Transportation Corps, more commonly known as the U.S. Army, as their number 5001. Number 10 used to work on the U.S. Navy until 1947, when the war ended. In 1947, it was sold to the Granite Rock Company and was given the number 10. He stayed there until retirement in 1950, following a completion of its revenue service. Then, after that, it was bought by the California State Railroad Museum in Sacramento, California in 1977 for a complete cosmetic restoration. He also became a visiting tank engine at the Niles Canyon Railway in Fremont, California. Then, the engine was put out of service in 2011. And then in 2015, returned to excursion service. He worked there until 2020, when he was taken out of service for his 1,472-day boiler inspection. In July 2025, number 10 returned to service since 2020 after cylinder issues and the valve polishes being reworked. Nowadays, number 10 will continue work pulling trains for the Sacramento Southern Railroad. The next engine is Great Smoky Mountain 1702. The engine is an S-160 type steam locomotive built by Baldwin in September 1942. Similar to number 10, 1702 worked in the U.S. Navy until 1946. After he was done pulling with the U.S. Navy, he worked on the Warden Salmon River Railroad, the Reeder Railroad, the Formont and Elkhorn Valley Railroad, where he pulled passenger excursion trains along the line. In 2004, 17 number 2 who had firebox issues and was put out of service. In July 21st, 2016, number 1702 was restored to operational condition, and nowadays you'll still see 722 at the Great Smoky Mountain Railroad, pulling excursion trains for years to come. Fifth and final engine is Termont and Gulf 30. The 30 is a 282 Mikado type steam locomotive that was built in October 1917 by the Baldwin Locomotive Works in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. It used to work for the Termont and Gulf Railroad, and then later was transferred to the Magna Arizona Railroad before retirement in 1968. It was restored in 1978 for excursion service. 30 pulled many excursion trains in 1978 to 2002. in 2014, it was acquired by the Texas State Railroad and was given the number 400. Then was later reverted back to Termont and Gulf 30, then Magma Arizona 40, and then to Texas State Railroad 400 again, and then was later addressed as TSRR 30. As of today, 30 continues work as the Texas State Railroad as the only operational steam locomotive on the Texas State roster, pulling excursion trains for generations to come. Well, there you have it, everyone. Those were the 5 Christmas trains. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you do, please give me a like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments of what do you think of the 5 Christmas trains. So until next time, I wish you all Merry Christmas and keep on steaming.